Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Thanks for clicking on the video. Today I'm going to be installing a Kemimoto glass windshield on my 23 Can-Am X3. This is the first time Kemimoto has come out with a glass windshield. I've had maybe 3 or 4 different polycarbon windshields. This is the first glass one I think they've ever made. I haven't seen many reviews online, so I reached out to them and they were nice enough to send me out one to try out. This is a DOT approved windshield, just so you know. So if you plan on making your vehicle street legal, supposedly there's a stamp on the windshield itself that will show that it is DOT approved, so you can register your vehicles. In certain states you can actually make these street legal. Unfortunately I'm in New York and I can't do that, but I might have to take off the light bar. I'm not sure yet. There's a little bit of clearance there, but we'll have to check it out. Let's take it out of the box. We'll see how they have it all packaged up for transport and everything, and then we'll start installing it on the machine. Okay, this is how they have it all packaged. A lot of foam in there to keep everything nice and protected. Let you guys get a closer look at it before I put it on. Comes with all the hardware you need to install it. Let's open that up and see what's in there. This is everything that's included. This windshield does have 2 manual wipers, so one for the driver, one for the passenger. They say it covers 90% of the windshield when using both of those. Let's get in the directions and see how to put this thing together. Shouldn't be too hard. So that's how you're going to install this piece of the windshield wiper. Has like a threaded stud that goes through the windshield. You have a gasket, washer, and a nut. Same thing on the other side. All right, there you go, guys. Got those attached. All right, let's see what else we have to do here. So the mounting brackets on the top of the windshield, they actually mount right here. And you have to run your factory mirrors unless you have a nut for the other side. So you won't be able to run a mirror that actually clamps around the roll cage because the windshield overlaps. It kind of wraps around the roll cage. So I left that nice and loose for now. I'll do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll throw the new windshield up on there. And then all you do from that point is use hose clamps to attach the windshield to the roll cage. All right, my son and I just lifted that up into position. It's not bolted down yet, but gives you an idea of what it looks like. It's pretty heavy, so if you have a second pair of hands to help you out, it would definitely benefit you. So this is why I left this bracket loose right here, so you can kind of move it around when you put the hardware on. Okay, so I have all these on there nice and loose for now. But just so you know, you have hose clamp there, hose clamp on the other side, one down here, and one on the other side. Make sure you feed your straps for your roof through between the windshield and the upper roll cage there before you tighten the top bolts down. All right, there you go, guys. It's all buttoned up. And it looks pretty cool. Looks like a tank with this thing on. I really like it. So it has these vents as well, so you can loosen up a little wing nut on the inside, and then you can slide it to open it or to shut it. So if you want to get some airflow in there, and then you can just tighten it right back down. Then you have handles on either side, obviously. These things are great for when you're driving to like dusty terrain, or obviously if it's raining, snowing, branches, stuff like that. You know, if you have a polycarbon plastic windshield, it's going to scratch every time you go by a branch and it drags across it. With these glass windshields, you don't have to worry about that. It's just like automotive glass. I'm not sure if you can read that or not. It's actually written on there, the DOT class and everything.